They've got Eve Messi. Paul out there with Fears. Then there's Williamson. And it's Queen in at the 4. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any line of play because of his versatility.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Now here's Williamson. He's got 17. Back to Messi. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Messi's got his second bucket tonight.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Ball against Fox. Launches it from deep. Can't hit that one. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Duncan, and it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
San Antonio making a switch here. Waters is checked in, and that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Waters got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Outside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that team, he's giving them problems tonight.
Spurs trail by 10. Down low. Here's Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Barnes hits them both. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
And finished off by Davis.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Vassell, the pass to Waters. To the inside. Pass to Davis. Davis working in the paint.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Johnson, that's for two, and Jones pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Davis against Vassell. And they double up Davis to the wing on the left. And it's Alvarado missing.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Jones against Barnes. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up on Monday. They'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now here's Jones. He takes it in. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll get another chance. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Davis. San Antonio with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Parker surveying the floor. To the middle. The kick out to Fox. To stop the drought, driving to the basket. He takes it up and lays it in.
The defense looking helpless to stop Fox. This guy fears no one.
Pass to Davis. Outside, Jones. Back to Davis. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Parker with the bounce pass. Barnes finds Fox. And the layup is good. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Pass to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Paul. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Vassell, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Outside, Fox. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Free throw good, Fox. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch.
And really, Parker is scoring the ball extremely well right now. Hard to slow him down when he's this hot.
Good on the basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Fox. They break it out, 5 on 3. Jones can't get it. Spurs trail by 12. Fox. Williamson with the block.
That's Zion's kitchen. One cook allowed.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Both shots good from the stripe.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
The drive by Paul. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Fox, following the basket by Anthony Davis. For 3, knocks down the 3. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Williamson.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Parker against Paul. Now Vassell. He's off from 3. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis.
Okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
Ball against Parker. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
My lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boy just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo dropped the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like you did all the chores. Life's a rich till out the force. Go left and pull a bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. So more wires than a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, it's healing my soul. I didn't see my froze filter with. I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired bus chain, watch plane. I don't do, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops, like veneers. Came in this game thinking was my peer. Broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word, they be breaking that so. Do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, fact he me like that and make up for them rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero and make it out of the deep. Remember being young, seeing pops on streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life. Fumble their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. Years, then drop a hit today.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Pacers, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Chris Middleton is out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's Sarr, then there's John Wall, and it's Arenas in at shooting guard. And for Dallas, they've got Derek Lively. Flag is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
George's shot is off. Russell against Sarr. Fires the three. The shot by Russell, no good. Now here's Wall. Defense right on him. Pass to Middleton. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall.
The pick and roll game paying dividends. Wall with another delivery.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be Keyshawn George. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Flag. 17 points in his last outing. Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Wall looking over the floor. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Wall against Russell. Wall, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, I'm told the Mavericks will be without the services of All-Star Kyrie Irving to begin this season, but many felt they did very well to secure D'Angelo Russell on a team-friendly deal as a stopgap at the point guard position. His shot creation is a very, very good fit for this roster.
More than capable. Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Nowitzki. Shoots over George. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, so much respect to Lively. Plays so hard, and he brings it on the offensive window.
Here's Arenas. Middleton outside. Now Wall. And the layup falls.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Mavs. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them. Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Here's Arenas. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Out to the wing. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
Pass to Blackman. Outside for Russell. Picked it out of midair. And it's Washington on the break. Sarr down low. Lively's there. Here's George. The kick out to Wall. Middleton from the outside. Russell with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Blackman. Out to the right wing. Here's Nowitzki. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Arenas. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. The steal. And they're on the break. Pass to Lively. To the wing, right side. Here's Blackman. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Wizards trail by 3. Right side Wall. Blocked!
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
There's the drive. Flag. Outside for Russell. Back to Lively. Pass to Blackman. 6 on the shot clock. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career. Just slashes right past the defender. He is one tough cover, John Wall.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
Yeah, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
And it's Washington with the ball after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Outside Whitmore. Jacks up a 3. And here's McCollum. Gets another look. Count that bucket.
For a 6'3" guard like McCollum, the floater is a must. Just goes right over the shot blockers.
McCollum against Williams. Right wing. Washington passes to Williams. Tipped. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Christie. The shot by Johnson, no good. Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Williams passes to Gafford. Here's Marshall. And it's off from three-point range. Washington trailing. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T connected cam. Mavericks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Gafford. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. McCollum against Williams. Now here's Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. For 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. The shake. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's McCollum. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on top, up by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Dallas shooting the ball at 43% from the field. So on the floor for the Wizards. They've got John Wall. Marvin Bagley is out there with Whitmore. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Coulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Marshall. 13 points in the win against San Antonio. Cash money on the open jump shot. Marshall's got 5 points.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Wall. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Well, the Wizards shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Bagley. Now here's Wall. Tight defense on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can hope for with Wall inside. Send him to the charity stripe.
Well, Doris, Kyrie still working his way back from the ACL tear. Some scoring for the Mavs to replace.
B.A., there's no doubt about that. But when you look over the recent history, the last year specifically of this organization, what a whirlwind. You trade away a young superstar in Luka. The pieces you get back don't remain healthy, and you had some other injuries. And then you end up getting the #1 pick in the draft, the highly coveted Cooper Flag. I mean, what a whirlwind of a 12-month span.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Wall against Williams. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Gafford the screen. Marshall passes to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Champagny, he's checked in for Whitmore. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Now here's Williams. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
So it's Washington now, after the basket by Dallas. Shot on the wing. Wall, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Washington passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
Ball for 3. They get it back. The 3 ball. The shot off that time.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And that one drops.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Wizards trail by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Washington passes to Marshall. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Goes up on the wing. Washington outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
And that one's good. Marshall's got 9.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
The Wizards trail by 7. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Koulibaly. McCollum on the wing. Bagley sets a screen. Will it go? Zips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Bagley's got his first basket.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Here's Gafford. Rebounded by Champagny.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And here's Wall. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Long range from the inbound. Arenas shot is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Down low. Here's Flagg. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Flagg's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Flagg has a number of moves and shots to choose from in close. Already looking like a seasoned vet down there.
Here's Arenas. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Russell with the ball. Checked by Wall. Pass to Flagg. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Wall. Now here's Middleton. In his last outing with 12 points. 6 to shoot. Middleton with a screen on Russell. Here's Arenas. Back to Koulibaly. Pass to Arenas. Tries again. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, just a commitment to finishing the play. Even when the foul came, Koulibaly still playing through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw no good for Koulibaly.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, great concentration by Lively, willing that one home.
The Wizards making a switch here.
No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'ma tell me, boy.